Thank you all for your support. If you enjoy this podcast summary, please consider subscribing and check out links in description for Apple Podcast and Spotify for more. Vanessa Van Edwards, a renowned body language expert, has spent years helping people improve their communication skills. She firmly believes that mastering the art of communication can lead to achieving everything you want in life, from better relationships to a successful business. According to Vanessa, charisma isn't something you're born with, but rather a skill that can be learned. She's living proof of this, having transformed from a self-described recovering awkward person to a confident and charismatic individual. Vanessa emphasizes the importance of first impressions, which can be incredibly accurate. Research shows that people can guess personality traits like extroversion, agreeableness, and conscientiousness from a first impression. She notes that making a bad first impression can be difficult to recover from, so it's essential to get it right. One of the biggest mistakes people make in a first impression is looking down at their phone or device. This can give the impression of defeat and make you appear unconfident. Vanessa also points out that introverts often think their first impression starts when they begin talking, but it actually happens the moment someone sees them. When it comes to profile photos, Vanessa advises against wearing sunglasses, as it can create a barrier and make it harder for people to connect with you. She suggests that small tweaks to your cues can have a massive impact on your impression. For example, adding a head tilt or showing your hands can make you appear more approachable and trustworthy. Vanessa emphasizes the importance of making eye contact and using open and expansive body language to make a good first impression. She suggests that avoiding hidden hands and taking up space can also help you appear more confident and approachable. By doing so, you can increase your chances of success in both your personal and professional life. Vanessa also shares that she has taught her skills to at least 400,000 students and millions more through her books and courses. She believes that being a master communicator can help you achieve your goals and get what you want in life. When it comes to making a bad first impression, Vanessa suggests that taking up as little space as possible, hiding your hands, and avoiding eye contact are all things to avoid. These behaviors can make you appear unconfident and unapproachable. In contrast, making a good first impression involves using open and expansive body language, making eye contact, and taking up space. Vanessa also suggests that using positive body language cues like a head tilt or a genuine smile can help you appear more approachable and trustworthy. By doing so, you can increase your chances of success in both your personal and professional life. In addition to her expertise on body language, Vanessa also discusses the importance of being clear and direct in communication. She notes that using closed body language can affect your voice and make you sound less attractive. Taking up more space and using more open body language can help create a more confident and attractive voice. Vanessa also talks about the importance of vocal power and being clear and direct on dates. She suggests that being clear and direct can help create a more positive and engaging atmosphere and can help avoid misunderstandings.
The conversation then shifts to the topic of dating in the modern era, with Stephen noting that people have too many options and are often overwhelmed by the sheer number of potential partners.
Vanessa agrees, referencing the concept of too much jam. When people are faced with too many choices, they become numb to the options and struggle to make a decision. Vanessa also discusses the problem of people having checklists for their ideal partner, which can blind them to the possibility of a connection with someone who doesn't tick all the boxes. She shares an example of a woman who was judging a potential partner based on his career ambitions without even knowing what he did for a living. The conversation then turns to the topic of social media and its impact on relationships. Vanessa notes that people are becoming increasingly numb to the beauty and kindness of others, as they are constantly exposed to curated highlight reels on social media. Vanessa also shares her expertise on effective communication in business, emphasizing the importance of being clear and concise, and avoiding jargon or technical terms that might confuse others. She shares an example of a software engineer who struggled to explain his job in a way that was engaging and relatable. Vanessa also discusses the importance of using positive language and showing liking and interest in others. She suggests that people should be more obvious with their liking, both verbally and non-verbally. The conversation then turns to the topic of micro-expressions and how they can be misinterpreted. Vanessa shares her own experience of misinterpreting neutral expressions as negative and how it affected her interactions with others.
Vanessa offers to teach Stephen the 7 universal micro-expressions that can help people better understand others' emotions. She explains that when we feel fear, our eyes widen and our eyebrows raise, making our eyelids and upper whites visible.
Vanessa also discusses the concept of personality and whether it can be changed. She notes that personality is composed of 5 main traits: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. While these traits are somewhat heritable, there is still room for change and growth. Vanessa suggests that people can change their personality to some extent, but it's essential to be purposeful and intentional about making those changes. In terms of finding a partner, Vanessa notes that understanding personality traits can be helpful in identifying compatibility. By being aware of these nonverbal cues, we can better understand how others are feeling and respond in a way that is empathetic and supportive. Vanessa emphasizes the importance of understanding one's own personality and that of others, particularly in the context of business and leadership. According to Vanessa, high openness is a key trait for entrepreneurs and leaders, as they are more willing to take risks and try new things. However, this can also lead to shiny object syndrome, where they constantly chase new ideas without following through. Vanessa notes that high conscientiousness is also crucial for success, as it enables individuals to be more organized and detail-oriented. She shares her own experience of being highly conscientious, citing her love for alphabetizing and color coding. However, she acknowledges that this trait can be a double-edged sword, as it can lead to overthinking and anxiety. Vanessa also emphasizes the importance of social connections and how they can act as a stress insulator. Vanessa believes that lifelong singles can find their person, but they need to be looking in the right ways. She suggests that they should focus on finding activities that give them energy and meeting people through those activities, rather than trying to force social interactions.
Vanessa's conversation with Stephen Bartlett was a huge success, with millions of people tuning in to hear her insights on body language and human behavior. She was overwhelmed with messages and appreciation from listeners, and she felt like she had found her people.
Vanessa encourages people to be themselves, even if that means being a little weird. She believes that it's okay to be different, and that it's often the weird and quirky people who make the biggest impact. Main learning from video. Vanessa emphasizes the importance of mastering communication skills to achieve success in both personal